This show is sponsored by MidasResources.com, your trusted source for precious metals since 1996. Call Midas today at 1-800-686-2237.
What is up? Greetings, America. Welcome to The Bright Side, your nutritional program dedicated to the understanding of the vast world of nutritional supplementation. I'm your host, Pharmacist Ben, nutritional pharmacist from Boulder, Colorado. I specialize in using nutritional supplements where other healthcare practitioners use toxic pharmaceutical drugs and deadly medical procedures. If you suspect that there are natural roads to your vitality, to your well-being, and to addressing your health challenges, whatever they are, but you don't know where to begin, You've come to the right place here on The Bright Side. As you listen to The Bright Side every day, you are more and more in control of your body and of your health. You're more and more knowledgeable, and you know that you can overcome any health issue. That's why we are here every day in The Bright Side, helping clear up the sometimes confusing world of nutrition and nutritional supplementation. Over the last 25 years of practicing pharmacy, I've seen drug-free recoveries from diabetes and high blood pressure, obesity, skin diseases like psoriasis and acne and rosacea, fibromyalgia, migraine headaches, autoimmune issues of all kinds. Recoveries that by the standards of modern medicine can only be called miraculous, but what is in the world of the body, what is in the world of biology, simply standard operating procedure, because the human body is a healing and regenerating system. It is designed divinely to heal and renew itself on a moment-to-moment basis, and while it may seem like a miracle to some folks, this renewing system is just the way the body works. If you have questions about health or nutrition or prescription drugs, we welcome your phone calls here on The Bright Side at 866-582-9933. If you want to get off your meds and get on a good nutritional supplement program, we can help you do that. If you want to learn more about the longevity products, the ones I take and the ones I recommend, you can get to my website, brightsideben.com, brightsideben.com. We've got a shopping cart up there with all the fine longevity products. Make sure you take a look at my personal favorite longevity product, the Beyond Tangy Tangerine multivitamin mineral complex powder. You add it to water, drink it. It gives your body a nice low-level, steady-state influx of nutrients. The body doesn't like to have spikes. It doesn't like to have highs and lows. When you drink your nutrients all day long, you give your body a nice, steady-state input of nutrients. Vitamins A, C, D, E, K, zinc, selenium, chromium, all kinds of trace nutrients. It's less than $50 a month. It's a cornucopia of nutrition. It tastes great, and it's a wonderful way to show folks who don't understand or don't believe in the power of nutritional supplementation how effective a nutritional supplement program can be. You can also find articles and videos up at www.brightsideben.com. Give you some of the basic ideas of the things we talk about here on The Bright Side. You can also call Phyllis and Andy or Nasima or Angela or Frank or Danette at 866-735-2470. They know all about the products. They're friendly. They're knowledgeable. And they can help you if you want to sign up and make yourself a little bit of money selling longevity products and helping folks understand how to use nutritional supplements. Well, thanks so much for joining us once again on The Bright Side. We've been talking about being a sugar burner, the idea of sugar burning versus fat burning, the health implications of burning sugar versus being a fat burner. The body likes to burn fat, and we, apparently at least through our culture, love burning sugar. Got a little disconnect there, folks. Our body wants to burn fat, but it has so much sugar around, it ends up becoming a sugar burner versus a fat burner. When our body is utilizing sugar for energy, that's what I mean by being a sugar burner, utilizing sugar for energy, it's more susceptible to disease, to fatigue, to brain fog, to cancer, to feeling lousy, to being fat. All of these things are things we try to avoid, try to get rid of. We got all kinds of diet programs and all kinds of nutritional programs and all kinds of people giving us advice. But the single most important thing you can do if you want to reduce your susceptibility to degeneration, if you want to feel better, if you want more energy, if you want to avoid getting cancer, if you want to lose weight, the fastest, most effective strategy is to shift your body into fat burning from sugar burning. Shifting into fat burning means health, it means vitality, it means energy, it means better immunity. Shifting into fat burning means that you're going to have to reduce, you're going to have to limit you're going to have to lower, you're going to have to ideally eliminate your intake of fast-burning carbohydrates, the foods we call insulin-spiking foods, fast-burning carbohydrates, things like soda pop and bread and pasta and potatoes and corn and certainly all desserts and cakes and cookies, all the things we love to eat. We have to figure out a way to shift our body into burning fat rather than burning sugar. It's extremely, extremely important and may be the single most important thing you do to get healthy, shifting your body into a fat-burning mode versus a sugar-burning mode. Yesterday we talked about the ketogenic diet, which may be the best fat-burning eating strategy of all. If you want to be a fat burner rather than a sugar burner, it's going to involve changing your eating strategies and getting yourself on what we called yesterday the ketogenic diet, Ketogenic. Ketogenic diet is one of the best ways to accomplish this fat-burning strategy. Many people, if not most people, have not heard of this ketogenic diet, but it's been around for a long time. The ketogenic diet involves eating zero, or at the very least, tiny amounts of refined flours and carbohydrates, and at the same time getting just enough protein and high amounts of fat. The ketogenic diet then has three parts. Number one, part one, eliminating as best as you can, entirely if you can, your intake of carbohydrates that can be burnt for energy. Most importantly, the fast-burning carbs. And at the same time, that's the key, this simultaneity, the same time, you want to be getting just enough protein and high amounts of fat. The reason they call it the ketogenic diet, because when you eat this way, the end result is going to be fat burning, and when you have lots and lots of fat burning and no sugar burning, you end up producing these chemicals that are called ketones as a byproduct, hence the name ketogenic. Genic meaning the development of, or the birth of, or the beginning of. Ketogenic means the development of, or the beginning of, the formation of these fat derivative compounds called ketones. You can also turn your body into a ketone producer by fasting. So fasting and the ketogenic diet are your two strategies for producing these ketone bodies, these ketone substances. When you're fasting, the body is going to end up burning its own fat. And in the same way, you'll end up producing ketones as if you're on a super high-fat, low-sugar diet. So both fasting and adequate protein, high fat, zero carbs, both of these strategies will produce ketones. We talked yesterday that ketones can be thought of as modified fats. They're a very special kind of fat. They can travel through the blood without special carriers. Regular fats need to have special carriers as they're being transported through the liquidy portion of the body. Oil and water don't mix. So the body has evolved these very fancy and elaborate mechanisms for transporting fats through the blood and through the lymph. You don't need to deal with that when it comes to ketones. Ketones are water-soluble fats. So the body doesn't have to deal with any of the fancy transport and carrier mechanisms that it does with regular fats. Ketones can travel through the blood with much more rapidity and much more effectively than regular fats, which require these special protein fat carriers. And the heart and the brain, by the way, especially love to derive energy from ketones. The heart and the brain love ketones. So if you're fasting and you're using the ketogenic diet, your heart and your brain are going to be fine, because your heart and your brain can run on the byproducts of fat burning, whether that fat burning is you burning your fat stores, or whether it's your body burning foods that you're putting in that are fatty. So don't have to worry about heart health or brain health if you're fasting or if you're on the ketogenic diet. In fact, the brain and the heart love ketones, and they're going to be fine. Your muscle system will also be fine burning ketones. Most of us are producing ketones sometime during the day, unless we're eating sugar nonstop, basically unless we have an intravenous supply of sugar driving that stuff into our body 24/7, sometime or another during the day, for most of us, we're producing ketones. And you're also producing ketones at night, because at night you're kind of fasting. If you eat, say, at 6 or 7 or 8 o'clock, you go to bed at 9 or 10 o'clock, and then you wake up again at 6 or 7, you're gone 8 hours without any food in your system. Your body has to derive energy from somewhere, and what typically will happen is your body will derive energy by burning its own fat stores. You're undergoing a kind of fast, and the energy that your body's using during that fasting period when you're sleeping is derived from ketones. So we're all going through ketosis and producing ketones sometime during the day, usually sometime at night. So it's not like the body isn't used to dealing this way, but if we can intentionally drive the formation of ketones through becoming fat burners, we will be a lot better off. All right, continue our discussion here on ketones and fat burning and sugar burning and the implications for good health when we come back from our break. Our number is 866-582-9933. I'm Pharmacist Ben. You're listening to The Bright Side. We'll be back right after this with more good health information. Don't go away.
I had tried everything. I'd cut back the amount of food I was eating. I was lifting weights and jogging, but nothing was working. My body was literally starving for minerals and trace elements as well as key vitamins. And as soon as I had that, I immediately could eat half of what I was eating previously and be satisfied. Now, there are hundreds of great products at InfoWarsTeam.com, but I want to point out the 3 that have helped me lose 37 pounds in just 2 months. Products like Beyond Tangy Tangerine, Pollen Burst, and Rebound. When I started taking the Tangy Tangerine and other products every day, I lost more than 37 pounds in just 2 months. Now that's results. I want to challenge my listeners to go to InfoWarsTeam.com and to order just 3 of their products, and you will see the changes in the way you look, feel, and in your appetite almost immediately. Start your journey to health and wellness today. InfoWarsTeam.com.
Quantitative easing, unemployment at depression levels, Europe financial system falling apart, China getting out of U.S. treasuries. At the end of 2008, the time of TARP, the national debt was at $11 trillion, gold trading around $850 per ounce. Close to 2012, the national debt exceeded $16.4 trillion, gold doubled to $1,600 per ounce. The $20 trillion threshold for the national debt is inevitable. Politicians in Washington have a ferocious appetite for spending and stimulus. What's worse, a printing press to finance. 100 years ago, we had a gold standard to limit this madness, but now you have to adopt your own gold standard. Don't be fooled with paper promises. Get Midas Resources 10 Reasons to Buy Gold free by calling 800-686-2237. Understanding the gold and silver market may be the only insurance you could have to avoiding the next economic crisis. Call 1-800-686-2237 and order your free copy. Again, that's 800-686-2237.
At 30dayfoodsupply.com, you can now purchase a one-of-a-kind product not available anywhere else. A meatless burger dry mix in 4 delicious flavors. With our new Oregon Trail Foods vegan burgers, all you do is add water and fry. They need no refrigeration. They're packaged in Mylar bags with an oxygen absorber for a long shelf life. They're non-GMO. They're gluten, soy, nut, and chemical-free, but they're loaded with flavor. And a good source of carbs and protein, yet low in sodium. Flavors include Italian, spicy Mexican, 6 vegetable, and black bean olive. Go to 30dayfoodsupply.com or call 541-229-0010 and order today. Eat them every day, take them camping, or save them for an emergency. Check them out at 30dayfoodsupply.com and click on the vegan burger icon. That's 30dayfoodsupply.com, where all of our products are produced in Oregon by Oregon Trail Foods. 30dayfoodsupply.com.
For over 5 years, you've been hearing about the Berkey Guy, so you may know a few things about him. For example, you are well aware of the superior quality and effectiveness of Berkey water filters and accessories. But did you know the Berkeys have had independent lab tests done to prove just how effective they are? It's true, and he can email you the test results. Just visit GoBerkey.com. You may also know that the Berkey Guy has helped tens of thousands of people get better prepared. Now here's something you may not know. GoBerkey.com has amazing specials and deals all the time on a wide variety of survival and preparedness products. Most ready to ship same day. Visit the Berkey Guy at GoBerkey.com and be sure to click the red Products on Sale Now button. You can always call toll-free 877-886-3653. Again, that's 877-886-3653. GoBerkey.com, home of the Berkey Guy.
Headlines, suspensions, FCC investigations. That's Mancow for you. Hear him here. GCN.
Welcome back to The Bright Side. I am nutritional pharmacist Ben Fuchs. We're here every day, 5 days a week on the Genesis Communication Network, 8 to 9 Pacific, 10 to 11 Central Time. If you like what you hear, tell your friends. If you miss a program, you can go to our archive page at brightsideben.com, where you'll find every show that we've ever done.